I guess one of the favorite quotes I had was, "True leadership is committing to what really matters and letting go of what doesn't." And I think that's true, because young leaders, old leaders, whatever, everybody's busy, and you have to realize what's most important to the organization and doing your job and what's going to make the mission of the organization come alive. And I think it really comes down to that. So something I should think about every day. So
hi, I'm Ulka Srikhande.
Okay, and what session were you in?
I just attended the session Giving and Trading, Bridging Philanthropic and Generational Power Dynamics.
All right, great. And what did you think? What did you learn? What did you like?
I think it was a good experience. It was a great experience. It was a very dynamic and interactive session, and I actually participated in the facilitated fishbowl format, which was the first time I actually did this. And I think I really like this format, this way of interacting and engaging with the audience and the facilitators. So thank you very much for this session.
My name is Nikki Andrews, and I work at University of Wisconsin Eau Claire campus.
Oh, okay. Well, that's quite a distance for you to come and join us here at the conference today. Why did you choose to come here?
I am in the process of developing a nonprofit professional development series of workshops, and one of the best places to come in the country is to the conferences that the Minnesota Council on Nonprofit puts on. So I come here to learn about speakers and topics and what's hot and what's happening so that I can bring it back to Wisconsin and share it with the folks over in my state.
My name is Quinn Swanson, and I'm here from Happy Dancing Turtle, which is a sustainable living nonprofit located in Pine River, Minnesota.
Pine River?
Pine River.
Wow, that's quite a ways.
It is. It's a good 3 hours. So it's kind of brave for me to come down to the big city and, run through the traffic hassle and whatever.
Yeah. So what made you decide to come all the way down?
When I got the notification, I read through all the session titles and I was really intrigued. I think that we all need leadership kind of boosts throughout the year, and so it's cool to have a conference where you can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And have you been to any particularly good sessions today?
I have. I very much enjoyed the keynote this morning with Ronnie Brooks, and so I went to her first session, and she spoke a lot about burnout and how to avoid it. Getting back to the core values that you have, taking time to renew, and furthermore, she mentioned the Shannon Institute as the location that she works as a leadership resource, and I'm looking forward to kind of looking into that because I've never heard of it before.
Great.
My name is Ebony Adedayo, and I work with Alliance for Metropolitan Stability.
Oh, great. Great organization. And are you enjoying the conference today?
I am, thoroughly.
Good. Any quick takeaways you would want to share?
I think the one takeaway that I have so far, there's so many, but I came from the Leadership Development Unbounded segment maybe an hour and a half ago, and my biggest takeaway is increasing my own personal leadership development and capacity, regardless if my organization is doing something about it or not. I need to be intentional about developing as a leader,
right? And
becoming self-aware and just how I'm growing as a leader. And one of the other takeaways that I have in that same segment, we were talking about emotional intelligence and how that has a more overall effect in leadership rather than anything else. And so also increasing my emotional intelligence too. So
yeah, those are great. Thanks so much for sharing that.
No problem.
I'm Christine Pulver with Keystone Community Services, and I came to the conference today because I am an alumni of the Leadership Institute, and my takeaway from today was the first session I attended this morning on leading organizations through change and turnaround. And I think it's something that is looming on the horizon for so many of us, or something we're currently experiencing.
I think maybe the thing that I've gotten most out of the conference so far was the session I was just in on how to be an associate director and what's involved in that position. And I think I'm interested in learning more about how the second in command role plays out in large and small nonprofits.
That does sound interesting. Thank you.
All right, I work at the Alliance for Metropolitan Stability. My name is Tracy Babler. And one of the takeaways for me today is I was in a session on performance measurement for nonprofits and thinking about how to lead an organization to take on a culture of performance measurement. And that's particularly challenging to me because I work in an advocacy organization, and many times sessions on this topic are geared towards more service organizations. And so I was able to be connected to a couple of resources that will help me think about that and hopefully take that back to my organization.
So I'm Michael Anderson. I manage the training program as well as work as a loan officer at Nonprofits Assistance Fund, where our mission is to build financially healthy nonprofits. And one of the things that I really enjoy presenting at conferences, because it oftentimes gives an opportunity to think about that conversation that's been bubbling, whether it's work with clients or work in this, just general work in the sector. It's oftentimes an opportunity to think about a conversation that's been bubbling and actually have it out loud for the first time. So my session today was on idealizing your income mix. So it was really great to talk to some executive directors and finance managers about how they think about what their future mix of income might be in the future and what that means for their business model and how their business models are changing.
Yeah, very cool.
My name is Morgan Kolb. I currently work at the Make-A-Wish Foundation. What was the other question?
What's one takeaway from the conference today?
One takeaway from the conference, not to limit myself and believe in my potential. I'm a recent graduate, so I need to realize that I'm capable of a lot, and I need to use that going forward and applying for future jobs.
My name is Tom Loftus. I'm an independent consultant for a number of arts organizations in the Twin Cities, and my takeaway from the conference was that a lot of people had focused on the idea of, while we are busy, live in a busy world with a lot of information coming at us, that taking time to breathe and to think about what we're doing instead of just doing was a really important thing that I learned, and I think would be helpful in leadership, and just thinking of examples of when I had done that in the past and how much more helpful that was than other times where I just tried to bulldoze through work. So that would be the most important thing that I came away with today at the conference.